Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Viridian Island here with a new video. I'm going to cover today the concept of completing a set by opening booster packs. So how many booster packs do you actually need to open to complete a whole set? Is it a good idea to use booster packs to complete your set? Now, in doing my analysis, I make a couple of assumptions. One assumption is that you're just trying to get one of each card in the set by completing the set, and for you reverse holos don't actually matter. Two is that you're not trying to find PSA 10 cards or to send cards to PSA, because for that you're going to have to open a lot of boxes likely, and that will change the calculus a lot. So there's three main ways that you can complete a set. One is to only open sealed products. Now in this video I'm going to try to explain to you why it's a very costly method to do it this way, and it may not be the best way. Two, and my preferred method, if you have it, is available, is to actually buy single cards on eBay, and also, if you're lucky, to buy a complete set. But I know a lot of you guys like to open booster packs and cards, so the question becomes, what is the best combination of the two? When should you stop and transition from booster packs over to buying single cards? Now, if we're going to do sealed only, let's do a thought experiment with Vivid Voltage, the newest set. So Vivid Voltage has 203 cards in a complete set. One box has 360 cards in it. It's going to be 36 packs with 10 cards in each pack. So you're going to get 360 cards in one box. Now of those, only about 120 will be unique because there's a lot of duplicate commons and uncommon cards. 120 out of 203 is about a 60% complete set with one box. The surprising thing is that when you open a second box, the amount of completed that you have is going to go up by only a small amount. Only about 30 cards will be unique, which means you get to 150 or 73% complete. Why is the increase so small from box 1 to box 2? Well, the truth is that boxes have diminishing returns, aka boxes, the more you open, the fewer new cards you will open in each box. And if you graph it, you can see that as it goes over time, the line approaches 100%, but it's hard to get exactly there. Now, I did this from simulated box openings from TCG Forge, which is a very nice app. You should try it out. But if you were actually to buy boxes to try this, well, the cost would go up very quickly. And why is that? Well, the main reason is that there are so many different types of rares in Vivid Voltage, and you're limited to only getting 36 rares per box. So first of all, you can't even find all the rares in one box. And two, there are certain rares like you can see here, for example, the rainbow rares and the gold rares, which are one per box or fewer. Take that into account with the fact that Vivid Voltage as a set has 20 full art rares, 9 rainbow rares, and 6 gold rares. You can see that at a rate of 1 or maybe less per box, you're going to need a lot of boxes to get all these cards. And unfortunately, it's just been a feature of the Pokemon Company in recent sets. They've increasingly inserted more and more and more hyper rares, gold rares, full art rares into each set while keeping the set size the same, which means that for every set nowadays, you have to open more and more. It's not like the old days in, for example, Team Rocket. I have a little Dark Raichu there to show that back in that set, there was only one secret rare, and it wasn't too hard to actually finish that set with just 2 or 3 boxes. But those are the good old days, long since gone. So how many should we actually open in that case? Well, my personal mantra is you should stop opening boxes when it would be cheaper for you to buy the remaining cards on eBay than it would be for you to buy a whole other box. Now in this little graphic here, which you can pause and read on your own time, I have a graphic of just the expected cards that you can probably find in one booster box if you have never ever opened a Vivid Voltage box. Because the commons and the V rares add a little bit of value. Now, you put all that together, you're going to find on average that you get between $85 to $110 of value out of the first box. Versus $110 cost for the box is probably within justifiable limits for arguing. And actually, I would say for the second box as well, because for the second box, the value will probably be a little bit less than 70 because you'll get some duplicates, but you may find some surprises in there. But the cost of that goes up pretty quickly beyond the second box because you're going to be getting a lot of bulk as you go. You're going to be finding a lot of duplicate cards that you can't use or you have to resell, and you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Are you going to get really tired of seeing the same cards over and over and over again? So with all that, you might wonder to yourself, well, should we even bother opening any boxes then? I suspect a lot of people would still say yes, because they find some innate pleasure in actually opening these boxes. And that pleasure is hard to quantify numerically. And plus you have the chance to get certain rare cards, certain rainbow cards, if you're quite lucky, once in a while. So I would say it's kind of like gambling. You should gamble responsibly. My personal advice is if you can find a good deal from a reputable seller, I think buying the complete set is still the cheapest way to buy the set. But if you want to have some fun, have an adventure, open some boxes, I would suggest that for larger sets, that is 150 plus cards, you can probably open 2 boxes and still be safe and not spend too much money to complete the set after. For smaller sets, I'm looking at you, Champions Path. I would probably recommend just opening 1 box, or in Champions Path case, there are no boxes, there's only ETBs. So just maybe 1 or 2 ETBs, because you're going to start finding duplicates very, very quickly. Well, in my next video, I will try to recommend to you guys some tips when you're buying complete sets on eBay and some things to watch out for. I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments if you have other topics you'd like to discuss, and I'll see you next time. Bye.